Hey everyone, it's Angel again and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different because I don't really have time. I usually try to get videos out twice a week, or at least 2 videos per week. Try to do them by Friday. Sometimes I'll just put both, if I have 2 of them, I'll put them both out at the same time. I'm just trying to see like how, I can do this, because I am trying to keep myself on a schedule, because it does keep me from procrastinating when I have, some art projects that I want to do. But, life happens. And so until I can figure out what's going to be going on in my life, and I'll update you guys a little bit about that, if you're interested. It's just gonna, for me, I'm just gonna have to put videos up when I can, but I do try to get at least 1 per week. I'd like to get to where I can do 2 or 3, or at least 2, but you know how it is. But today's video is gonna be a little bit different because I kind of want to show you guys a little bit of what I've been working on, and show you like a little haul. If you don't like hauls, I am really sorry about that, because I shop way too much than I should, especially when it comes to art supplies, and so there's always going to be hauls on this channel. I'm not a hoarder. Things that I buy do get used, and it might take me a while to use them, but I do use what I buy, so I don't feel guilty about what I buy. It's not like I'm spending that much money. But I did get a few things, and I'll show you that first, and then I'll show you what I've been working on, and kind of a little prelude to what I've got planned for my channel. But you probably recognize all this stuff. This is, I got all this stuff in the dollar spot at Target, and then I got some paints, which were $1.99 each. I'm really trying to just get really like more high quality paint, but when I see craft paint and how inexpensive it is, I can't help but get the colors that I really like. I mean, I am eventually going to get some better acrylic paints, like I did with my watercolors. I started out with the student grade and worked my way up to getting, my favorite colors, are the colors that are absolute necessities in the artist grade, which I think is the best way to go. So for now, I'm just going to be working with craft paints until, I can upgrade my acrylics and really figure out what colors I like, what colors I want to use here and there, and and I may never get to that. But I did pick up these paints for $1.99 each. There really wasn't a whole lot of choice for me. My Target, I feel like there's not a whole lot of crafters and artists, or artists. At least I don't know any where I live, or at least no one shopping for craft supplies at the Target that is closest to me. So there really wasn't that much choice. There really never is that much choice, even in the dollar spot where they've got cute stuff. But I picked up these paints, which are not typical winter fall colors. I mean, this sherbet, it's called sherbet. Yeah, sherbet color. It's kind of a peachy color, which I could use for fall. And this is kind of a wintry cold blue. It's called Sky. And then I got these two colors in Sweetheart and Violet, which are really pretty. I've already tried them out and I like them. And then I got these two. This is a ribbon, which I love that it's neutral. It's not too Christmassy, but it looks Christmassy. The packaging is Christmassy, but it's pretty neutral, and I do like that. I tend to, in my clothing and makeup, not necessarily neutral. I like things that can't be, it has multi-purpose, I guess. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And then these stars, glitter tape in star. I mean, I like stars. These are cute stickers, and I've got the perfect project for them, and I will show you in just a second. I've got these little Christmas trees, which I don't like that green. I mean, it's an okay green, but I'm probably going to paint them a different color, and you'll see when I show you why. I got these. I should have got more. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what I'm going to do with them. It's just they're so friggin' cute. I had to pick them up. I may turn them into Christmas ornaments. And I don't even know if I'm going to have a Christmas tree this year. I'm not sure. I mean, I'll definitely decorate, but I don't know if I'm going to have a tree. And then I got these little sticky notes, which are also going to be used in something that I've been doing that I'm going to show you in a minute. And then oh, and I got these craft scissors, which I needed, and I threw away the packaging, so I don't really know what brand it is. EK Tools, yeah, made in Taiwan. EK Tools, and I got them because of the point for fussy cutting. You know I do not like fussiness, but I do fussy cut a lot of things. So yeah, and then I went to go vote. I had to go vote. I hope everybody voted. I won't tell you what my feelings are about the election. I think it's rude when people do that. Not rude. I mean, I'm just not one of those people who likes to shove my opinions down other people's throats, because I don't like it when people do that to me. But, you know, if the person that you wanted lost, I'm sorry. And if the person that you wanted won, great. You know, let's be kind to each other, please. Like, let's just be kind. I think most of us rational people just believe in kindness and peace with each other. And, you know, there's always going to be people that are just going to find an excuse to, like, you know, make trouble or you know, cause issues or bring issues up, or like, it's like, you know, oh, I broke a nail, damn it, Republicans, you know, or oh, my car broke down, damn it, liberals, you know. I mean, I am who I am, you are who you are. You know, we're citizens of the world. We should love each other. That's all I'm going to say. That's as political as I'm going to get. If you're a human being, I love you as a human being, and I hope that you love me as a human being. And that's all we need in this world. We need love. All we need is love. But no matter what, whoever, I was one of those undecideds for a really long time. You know, but I went in there and I did what I did, and no matter what I was going to do, I was going to feel dirty. And so, which is sad, because I have voted in every election since I was 18 years old, and it was the first time that I wasn't excited. So that's all I'm going to say about that. But to wash the dirty off that I felt, I went to the art supply store and I picked up a few things, and it made me feel better. So I got some acrylic fixative, and it's workable, Krylon workable fixative, and I have worked with this before. It says that it protects pencil, pastel, and chalk, which I don't really work with pastel and chalk. They make my skin crawl. Ugh, I can't. But I did want to make some stickers. I'm going to get a sticker machine, and I want to make some stickers that I can make out of my my watercolors, my cutesy little watercolors that I do. And I just wanted a fixative to cover over them, to, like, you know, to protect the images, and also I wanted a fixative because I do use a lot of color. I can't even talk today. I'm sorry. I'm trying to go quickly because I don't know how much time I have, but I do a lot of colored pencil drawings, and not lately, but I do want to get back to that, especially in my junk journals and my art journals. And it's good to have a fixative because it just makes it just makes like a nice sheen over the waxiness of my the colored pencils that I use. And so I just wanted to get them. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where I use pastels or chalk. It's just, I just can't. There's just, I don't know. It makes my skin crawl. I'm like one of those people. But anyway, And then I took the thing out because I was fooling around with it, but I saw that they had jelly plates, and they were really good prices on them. This one, I got this one, a smaller one, just because I don't know what I'm doing, so I didn't want to get the big one. If I like it, if I like doing it, I'll probably get, you know, them in different sizes, you know, because it's like, when it comes to like art supplies, it's like a cookie. Or you remember those commercials, the Lay's potato chips? It was like a song, you know. I think it was like, you can't just have one. Was that Pringles or Lay's? I think it was Lay's potato chips. You can't just have one. But I got this one. It was $14.99. It's the 5x7 plate, and I forgot to get a brayer, so I'm gonna have to fool around with what I have for now until I can get a brayer. I'm gonna order one, but I'm looking forward to fooling around with this. And then so to go with those, I got some, or with that, I got some stencils. So, you know, I had to get the tropical looking ones, you know, can't help it, it's my island roots. So it's hibiscus, and then it looks like a, you know, like, yeah, I mean, you know what it is, you can see what it is. And then I got these for $3.99. I find they didn't have that many stencils. Well, at least not any that I liked. Oh wait, why am I cutting that? I could have just cut the bottom. Like, see, I hate packaging that is like difficult to like open. But I got these little stencils, so I don't know what this is. Oh, these look like little, what is this? I don't know what that is. Whatever this is. So that's a stencil. And then a heart. And then some more hearts. And cool, a coffee cup. I really actually only got this for the coffee cup because I've got something planned for the future that I won't, it'll be a surprise because it'll be the cutest thing you've ever seen in your life. Well, it'll be the cutest thing that I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, so I'll probably be doing some printing videos coming up on this channel, as well as some other things. But I want to show you, where is my watercolor journal? I can't find it, but I've got my silly book, and I just want to show you what I have been doing. Oh wait, so one thing that I've been working on, that I've been making, that are friggin' adorable, and if you want, if you're watching and you want some, DM me, private message me your address, and I'll send you a few. But look at these cute little flowers that I have been making with my punches. So I have a circle punch, and this flower punch, and then I have another punch that's shaped like a daisy that I don't quite know where it is, but I have been using like leftover scrap paper, you know, out of my various little silly books that I have, and spraying them with my new sprays. And so I've been making these little things. Is that not adorable? Which leads me into another thing that I want to show you. So the junk journal that I made, this is going to be on the cover. This is the one that I've been planning to give to my husband because he asked me for it. So if you've been watching this channel, then you recognize this little book. But I haven't really been able to work in it. But I just wanted to show you this adorable friggin' page that I made. And what I love about this page is it was a complete mistake. Like, I was trying to make flowers out of the yarn that my Instagram friend sent me, and it ended up just looking like a really bad casino carpet. And so I had to glue over it. I decopaged some coffee filters over it to cover it up because it was, oh my god, I wish I could show you guys a picture. It was horrible. I used my sprays, my new sprays, my, God, see, I can't even talk today. I can't even talk. My distress sprays, and sprayed over them, glued down some of that fabric tape that I showed you guys that I bought in that massive haul, cut out some little leaves and glued down some flowers, and then I just put the names of my dogs, Mouser and Bisou, and then my husband's name. And so this page could have really been a disaster, but it ended up looking super cute. And yeah, and it's not too sweet. So yeah, so that's what I was working on, and then I will glue this down and decorate it. I don't know if I'm going to do that on camera. Oh, I've had a lot of things happen to me this week, you guys. I wish I could tell you, and eventually I will, but it's almost like I would need to write it all down so that I can, have a script to read, because I'd probably start crying. And then so here are this is like all the negative space from my punches. And so I just kept that because I'll use it in my silly book. But I want to show you, I actually recorded this. And I wasn't able to upload it because I lost about 10 minutes of the ending. And the reason is because I didn't have enough space in my computer, and yeah, I didn't have enough space in my computer, and I kept trying to like re-upload, and it didn't work out. But I was originally going to make watercolors for my Christmas cards to like my closest family that I'm going to be sending. But I think this came out so friggin' adorable that this is going to be my Christmas card. And because it was so easy and so cute, and it didn't really take that long at all, but it'll be, if you want, I will show you in a video. I'll do a video about how I did this. This was so friggin' adorable, and I had so much fun doing it that I so regret that my video didn't come out well. But on a smaller scale, like my mixed media cards that I bought, they're about this big, so it'll be easier and the video won't be so long. But I love the way this came out. This was actually a happy little mistake. I really didn't mean to put this heart in, but in showing you this is leading to the next thing that I want to show you, which is this little page that is unfinished. So when I was trying to make this, when I ended up, got interrupted by a phone call, but so I want to tell you, when I made this page, originally I was intending to do a fall scene, and when I laid down this color, this is one of my distress paints, the acrylic paints, the background, this blue, I think in broken china, and the color was just so cold, and I sprayed it to make these little water reactions. It just ended up looking so wintry that I was like, okay, let me go with this. I'm gonna make this into a Christmas scene. But I wanted to use my little tags. So I was like, I'm gonna make some little tags and then incorporate them into this little scene. But when I started making these tags, what do they look like to you? Because to me, they look like Valentine's tags. And so I was like, so I started out with a fall tag. I started out intending to make a fall scene, ended up with something that looked Christmassy. So I was like, okay, let me make this Christmassy. So I changed my mind. I wanted to make a Christmas scene. Ended up with Valentine's Day. So I actually made a joke on this junk journal Facebook page. And honestly, that's the only reason why I'm still on Facebook. I hate Facebook. Facebook has become, it should be called Fight Book or Political Book, or, annoying people who shove their opinions down your throat book. But I won't even go into that. But I made a joke on the Facebook page that I love so much, Junk Journal Junkies, that I was explaining what happened. I was like, maybe I should make a Valentine's page, called Cupid is concocting all kinds of love spells while Cupid is waiting for Christmas to be over. But you know what? With my luck, it's going to end up looking like a 4th of July page. So happy 4th of July, everyone. You know? And so anyway, I just got a kick out of that. And I thought, you know what? I really should go with that. Since these look like Valentine's pages, let me make Cupid's Pantry. And so that is what I'm going to do. And I kind of used like my grandmother's pantry, sort of, that I can remember, sort of as the template in my mind for this. See, this is honestly, if you can go in my mind and like walk around, like these are the kinds of things that you will see. But so I drew in this little pantry, and I'm probably gonna like glue these little tags in. I'm gonna put I want to make it look like it's winter outside when I finish up this this little window pane, and put some little curtains. And I put, you know, sugar, honey. I don't know if you can see. Here, let me put that. So it's like sugar, honey, little kisses, hugs, big kisses, flirts, and passion. So those are all of Cupid's ingredients in his love spells. And I'm going to, so I drew in, what is supposed to be like a little pantry cabinet. And I'm gonna make these into like little doors. I haven't decided if I want them to just open or if I'm going to cut them in half and have them open like that. But the Post-its that I showed you, where are the Post-its? These little Post-its that I bought. I'm going to write down, you know, all of the things that Cupid needs to do. Like, I don't know, just like silly things, like, you know, like archery practice, and, you know, love spells for Linda and Steven, you know, just, you know, make up names, and just cute little things like that. And so I'm going to make it look like it's winter outside, and I'll make like a little sign, or like I'll write something down that it's Cupid's Pantry while he's waiting for Christmas to pass. And I thought that was cute. And then I have like mason jar stickers that I can put on this little shelf. Either that, or I'll make some more of these little tags to glue on to this page. And so it's going to be really cute when I open it up. And yeah, and I probably won't be doing that on camera, but if you want me to, I can do another one, something a little bit more simple, and do that on camera with you guys. And I even attempted to film a watercolor tutorial, and I'll show it to you, and you can tell me if you want me to do it, I will do it. But I felt like as I was in the middle of doing it, I was like, you know what? I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, because I really want it to be for the absolute beginner. And I think that for the absolute beginner, I should probably do a, you know, the basic necessities of what you would need if you wanted to start out in watercolor. And also just a little bit quick, easy color theory kind of video, like in easy, simple terms that, you know, that's going to be easy, because a lot of art snobs do videos like that, and it's like they use all of these big, you know, well, the elements of art and the composition of this and the juxtaposition of this, and it's like, you know, the rest of the world uses, you know, regular words when they're talking about colors, you know. And I, even though I'm intrigued by all that and I love all of that, I don't like pretentiousness. I never have. And so I'm just, you know, you know what I'm talking about. So let me show you what I did there. How random is this video? So I wanted to do a video on how to do this seascape. This is Diamond Head Beach Park in Hawaii, and I painted this from a photo that I took years and years ago when I used to live there. But it is super easy. It probably looks, I don't know if it looks hard or not, but it's not. It's so easy. And so this was my Hawaii page, by the way. So this is Diamond Head. That's Hanauma Bay. This came out horribly, but this is Waikiki Beach, Diamond Head in the distance. But I wanted to do a watercolor how-to because honestly, this can be done using only three colors. And I attempted to do a video tutorial. Like you see, this is what I had so far. And I attempted to do a video tutorial about it, and as I was in the middle of it, I was like, you know what, I'm really getting ahead of myself, and because I really do love doing this little painting. As you can see, I do it over and over again. I actually even did one for my husband, just because it's a simple, easy painting, and looking at it for some reason makes me so happy. I mean, just the way that the trees are like, the way that they grow, because the wind is always constantly blowing that way. The trees are just naturally slanted, and so I don't know, I just really love it. And I really loved this place when I was in Hawaii. So anyway, yeah, I will get to that. I mean, you can see it's unfinished. I was in the middle of doing it, and I was like, oh, I'm really getting ahead of myself. Let me just scrap this idea and start fresh. So yeah, so that's what I've been working on. I really wanted to get some crafting done on camera, but that's just not where I am right now. I haven't had the time to film any crafting, just because my crafting sessions take so long. And then when I do film, like I said, I've been having issues with my editing. But I've taken care of all of that. I have cleaned out my computer, and so hopefully I will be able to make better videos and get them up. And so in the meantime, I'm still watching everyone, still have my favorites. I really do want to make a video too, like dedicated to my favorite artists on YouTube, because I have a lot. But yeah, so yeah, that's what I've been working on, and that's all I wanted to show you guys today. I really wanted to get a video up. Let me know if you like these kinds of videos. Or if you just rather me just only be doing videos where I'm just like making things. Now that the weather is beginning to cool down, I really want to do some plein air painting. And, you know, because plein air, I really don't have a whole lot of experience plein air painting. And I think it would be fun just to record my process in doing that. It'll be fun. And do some videos on the beach. The beach is so beautiful this time of year. Let me know what you'd like to see. And there's a helicopter. It's a military helicopter. I only live a few miles from a major naval base. And that's another reason why I didn't get to do any videos last week. There was a big air show going on. The Blue Angels were here, and every time I tried to do a video, it got really loud and my dogs were going nuts, and so I couldn't do any videos. But anyway, so yeah, so I hope you liked this video. You know, just a quick little update. Well, I don't think it's going to be quick, but just like an update and a haul and showing you what I've been working on since I was really unable to film much last week. Somebody had asked me to show how I made my little inks. And if you want to, I can do that for you, but honestly, it was so, it's leaking, but honestly, it's super easy. All I did was take like a children's marker. This isn't a children's marker, but just pretend like this is a children's marker. A children's marker. I took it apart using, you know, whatever I could to take it apart. Took the felt out and what is that? The cartridge that had the pink pigment in it. Cut it apart. Put it in an old bottle, added about half, you know, a bottle like this because I didn't want too much. I added alcohol, a little bit of water, a drop of glycerin, and a drop of glycerin, and that was it. That was all I did, and let it sit overnight, and I was able to spray with it. But if you want, I can still do a video for you, but I just thought, you know, like that's super easy. I can just tell you how I did it. You can do it with any kind of marker. So I will see you in the next video, and until then, go create something that makes you happy. All right? See you later. Bye-bye.